Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Good to know. Thanks, game.
And we could,
I have no idea
I have no idea.
Wait, let's look at our history. Oh yeah, she picked out a book for us. Do you remember? She was like, I have a gift for you. And Edgar was like, what? A gift for me? And now she's like,
oh yeah.
I got you a book. It's real fucking easy for your dumb little brain. Okay, cool. So now back to it.
And we could,
Know what?
discuss it if you wanted.
Why? It's not a fucking book club. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read the... Well, if you change the way you say it. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I'm just gonna read everything with the wrong... Why? Don't look at me like that.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. You gonna come out? Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. She really doesn't want to come out, though. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love her. I mean, you looking for something in there? He just says that to himself, like, I love her. And she's like, what? Like, Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across herself. This is gonna be a lot of just me, isn't it? Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. You know, like Donald Trump.
Whoa.
How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I was actually just about to say, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out. I always pull out.
Good choice.
I'm like a couch. Curious, I pull. God damn it! I keep saying pull out.
Curious as a couch?
Yes, obviously. Curious Couch. That's my favorite book about a couch that has no tail.
That always pulls out?
Isn't that Curious George doesn't have a tail?
No.
It's true. Look it up. No tail. What's up with that, right?
That's why he was taken in by man and he can't swing from trees. He can't live in the trees anymore.
Is that just swinging from trees how monkeys do? What?
Yes, yellow man took monkey away from trees.
First off, he's not a yellow man. You can't just say he's white, first off.
He wears
a yellow jacket. You can't just call someone yellow. Unless you're referring to
Compared to the monkey, he's very yellow.
Curious, I pull it out of the stack. Hey, I said it right that time. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Haha, I said snatch. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Meme City. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. Parfait. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I'm an awful person. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Edgar, because that's how you say it. And I hate it. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna read Parfait Girls.
Oh, really?
Well, no, we're not. I mean, she shoves the book right into my hand. If we were going to, that means they would have had to have, like, drawn that. Why would they do that? They just clearly couldn't draw any other people. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Where have I seen that before? It's exceedingly moe.
What is moe?
Look it up!
Moe.
I guess I can keep... Don't just stand there. Ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Finally! I like men! She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. I love her. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Also, you can clearly tell because of the way we drew it that we're sitting on the ground right now. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Ooh.
Dash exclamation. Don't just say that. You're making me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. What are you learning about moe?
It is to describe something precious, usually the ideal of youthful and innocent femininity. Yep. It's about little girls.
Yep, that's the gist of it.
Yep.
I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I do notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Yeah, they go in this literature club and shit. It's really weird. This is getting kind of meta. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
It's funny, because this has no plot, but the writing's great.
What? I don't know. Just look at all the plot. We're fucking reading Parfait Girls. I mean, you and I are not reading Parfait Girls, but...
We're reading about
We're reading about reading. Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that just, I don't know why I'm doing this bit where I'm being crazy.
You make Natsuki sound not like Natsuki should sound.
What voice would you give her?
But that just helps you get to know the characters.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just not a girl. And besides, it's still entertaining, but later on there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it good. There are so many touching parts. You can't just say that. Wow. This fucking music. I can't get over it.
It sounds like Zelda. Lost Woods.
It's
Not this part though.
I was about to say, no, I'm not.
It'll get into it. It'll be there.
Okay, you'd let me know. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. What does that mean? Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. What does that mean? Just fucking going Super Saiyan over there? Good save. No, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
Like because it's about reading, we're gonna start
I feel bad
reading.
for anyone that's impressionable. I'm trying again. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. See, I made it sound like it's bad to be impressionable.
Yeah.
But she meant to be that impressionable.
Oh, yeah.
To be too impressionable.
There's a line.
Yeah.
You don't cross it.
No. Well, yes. I'm gonna vomit. Ah! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interested in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I love her so much. ... We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Ellipse. What did we just establish that it was? Ellipsis? Ellipses? I forgot. Look it up! Yeah, that. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
No, I meant that was the part that was like the Lost Woods.
Oh. Okay, I buy it.
Missed it.
No, my brain did like flashback recording and I reheard it.
It's not!
It's not! It's Doki Doki. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with someone else. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Her? What? I can make myself laugh, don't worry. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. There was a fetish joke somewhere in there. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Thank you for that sympathetic blowing air out of your nose laughter at my joke. Thanks, I appreciate it. Just laugh, please. I'm funny. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
She likes it that way.
Harder?
Yeah.
How about better? Perhaps faster?
Stronger. That one.
Harder,
Faster.
better, faster, stronger.
You're right, I'm
yeah. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Long dash. And also ellipse. So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, that's how I feel in real life. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I don't know why she laughs like that. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide a Natsuki for whom it's... And being able to provide that to Natsuki for whom it's a rare experience, Jesus, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone!
Finally, it's not me. Ah, shit. Eh?
Are you all ready for today's poems? ...
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches from me. I know that height. I know that length perfectly. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't be dumb, baka. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one.
And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Once you fucking get bent. How about that? By tomorrow! I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. I thought I was done reading for a second.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. You said pull out again. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Who should we read our poem to?
I don't know, you! Which one of you?
Oh, well, Sayori dragged him into this club. Yuri looks good on my body, so let's go with that one.
Hold on. I have several questions. Back up. Take it from the top. What?
Well, I was playing with Snapchat with my son, and he wanted me to put pictures from my phone onto my face, and I looked up Yuri from when we did this, so it had picked that out. So I clicked it, and it put Yuri's face on my body.
Did you save it?
I hope I did. I don't
So if
know
you
that I
didn't,
did.
you can just do it again, and you can send it to me.
Okay, we'll do that.
Alright, so we're reading Yuri.
Yuri!
Yuri!
I like reading Yuri.
First off, that's inappropriate. Secondly, you just learned what it was the other night. So.
No, I just wanted to
Or did you
make
just
sure.
remember?
No, I knew what Yuri was. I just wasn't positive I knew what it was, but I did know what it was. I was
it's
just
like
confused
you
why
knew-
that would be her name.
What you meant to say was you knew the concept, you just didn't remember that that was the name for it.
No, I thought I did, but I thought I must have been wrong because there's no way they would give her that
right.
name.
Yeah, that's pretty much how.
Yeah.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Oh yeah, she's experienced.
Hell
alright.
yeah, look at those fucking boobles.
It was her.
Not right now.
It's her.
but-
It's her. It's because of her that we wrote poems, so it makes sense.
Was it?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Monica was like, let's write poems.
I'm pretty sure Yuri was the one who's like, I write poetry because I like.
Because I'm
reading
fucking
stuff."
edgy and emo and goth.
You can trust her opinion.
I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Oh, I love her.
You said that about all of them.
Look at her face. I also like that we both went, oh.
Yeah, she's got that body.
Yeah.
Got that body like, whoa.
She's got that long ass fucking hair and shit, and she's all curvy. I'm in love with every one of these girls.
Whoever will you choose?
I don't know. Well, I mean, Natsuki. Yuri stares at the poem. She's reading our poem right now. We don't get to read our own poem, but
Oh.
a minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
It sucks shit. I know. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Because you suck shit.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Sorry.
Shit. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, you tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I love talking about people. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which is, itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ooh, we get to read this.
Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Title.
Well, it's Yuri, so...
Ghost Under the Light.
Who says title when they read the title?
I do.
Alright. Sorry, go ahead.
Title. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calming, breathing air the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow. Go ahead, say ...
That means be silent.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would they write it then?
To let you know that she's pausing. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you such a long time to read.
Well, I'm like half illiterate, so I don't know what to tell you about that. Ah! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem.
Me too!
Unless we want to be like fucking doing that same. You know when like people do like a Satan voice, so they'll have like a deep voice with a high voice too at the same time. We could just do that and fucking make it sound all creepy and shit.
And that's Suzuki.
Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. Don't mind me, I'm still just throwing up in my own mouth from the last episode.
Yay! It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
You don't look like you're too short. I bet she's fucking tall as shit. I'd
is.
climb her like a tree.
She's taller than you.
Oh, baby. Go on.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Edgar.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. Again, I'm a fucking idiot, so...
Well, I suppose you only glance over it after all.
You only did only after all, only.
But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to think you like it.
Is that what she said?
Nope. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
What's that mean? Who should I show my poem to next? So either way, you have to read 2 in a row. So do you want to do 2 in a row now, or should I go?
Well, you wrote it for Natsuki. You might as well just save her for last.
You gonna do 3 in a row?
No. Let's not.
Okay. So, again.
Because I never lie.
You cut down that cherry tree.
No, it was an evergreen. And then I planted an apple tree in somebody else's yard.
I don't actually care. To be
Monica
honest.
it is.
Alright. Monica. Here we go.
Monica. I like that name better.
Yeah.
Hi, Edgar.
I love her.
Having a good time so far?
She's like cute like Sayori, but like booby like Yuri.
Yeah, that's...
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good! Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, if you know what I mean,
You know.
or things we can do better,
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm always listening.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Oh, something's up, alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Ignore that last thing I just said. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Edgar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Edgar.
Really?
No, it sucks. Like you.
Wow, alright. Look, I can say it and it's fine. When you say it, now it's offensive.
It's a lot cuter than you. I mean, than I
Wow.
expected.
Monica, what's got into you? Not me, that's for sure. That's funny, you were already laughing before.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, that's me. It's a good imitation of me, though.
No. That's what she said. It kind of...
I hope, no. No, no, that's not what you said, because we support consent here.
That's why you listen and you stop. I didn't say keep going.
Oh, right.
Jeez.
Gee, you!
Oh, that's
Don't-
why when someone says no, you say, okay, whoa.
It's okay to say no.
That is the point.
No means no, and yes means yes.
Exactly. Don't mix the two.
What?
It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write.
I wonder fucking why.
And she's a good writer, too. So, that was a compliment.
You said Yuri was your favorite, right?
I made that up. Sayori and Yuri together. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I love Shel Silverstein.
Who is she?
He.
Who is he?
He wrote The Giving Tree.
Oh, that shitty book they made us read in middle school?
And then he wrote all those poetry books. Okay. Okay, there's this one.
Go on.
There's this one called A True Story, and it goes like this.
I bet it's bullshit.
One day I hopped on my horse and I went out for a ride when some wild outlaws found me and they shot me in the side.
Ruby Rider?
So I crawled into a wildcat's cave to find a place to hide, but some pirates found me sleeping there and soon they had me tied to a pole and built a fire under me. I almost cried until a mermaid came and cut me loose and begged to be my bride. So I'd say I'd be back Wednesday, but I must admit I lied. So I ran into a jungle swamp and I stepped into some quicksand, and no matter how I tried, I couldn't get out until I met a water snake named Clyde, who pulled me to some cannibals who planned to have me fried. But an eagle came and swooped me up, and through the air we fly.
still going.
It's almost over, and through the air we flied. But he dropped me to a boiling lake 1,000 miles wide.
Did you read this yesterday?
You'll never guess what I did then.
What you did?
I died.
Oh, alright.
No, I memorized it in 5th grade.
And apparently every fucking waking moment of your life since.
No.
Think
I'm sure
about
I
it.
mixed
Think
up
about
some
how
of the
many
words.
things you've forgotten in the past fucking decade. But you have that. That is taking up brain space right now.
I memorized it and I was so mad because it was a competition to see who could memorize the longest poem.
Wow. Did you lose out by like 2 words?
That was a 52-line poem that I memorized. Someone else was with 56, but 48 of the lines were the words pop, 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 pop. 48 times, 1 per line. And because theirs had more lines than mine, they won.
Did you like kill a man over that?
No, but I was upset. I spent a long time memorizing that poem.
Wow. Well, you know, work harder, not smarter, they say.
No, they don't say that.
Get got. Why?
You
She
said
did
the wrong
less-
way. You said work harder, not smarter.
Oh yeah, I forgot. No, it's because in Half-Life, that's a poster they have on the wall. And in Freeman's mind, he makes a point to like read that. He's like, "Yup, that's us, all right."
That is funny.
Work smarter, not harder.
Thank you.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, he was smarter than me.
Yeah. Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So what you're saying? So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
Filler? Nah, never mind.
They might be easy.
I just met her.
They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
That was me. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
That was you.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things, if you know what I mean.
Hell to the yeah.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Hell yeah. Doggy style.
Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their kinds of styles.
Come on, that was funny. You're not gonna give me anything for that? For my fucking sweet doggy style joke?
But I'll always help you
Nope,
find
I
what
guess
suits you the most.
She's just gonna keep on
like
going?
a dog suit. Get it? Like doggy style.
What? No.
You have to wear a dog suit for doggy style.
Brianna Furry confirmed.
No. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
Yeah, you can write about dogs fucking if you want.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah.
So grow your legs out.
Wait. What does that mean?
That you shouldn't shave your legs.
Grow your legs out. Go ride a roller coaster.
What?
Go ride a circus ride.
What?
Exactly.
What?
I have to show you that video.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Yeah, sure. We fucking wasted a lot of time in that episode. Let's keep it going.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Shut up.
You sound pretty confident for someone who's me.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Come on, son.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Title.
Oh, good lord, I have to fucking scroll. Monica, what are you doing to me?
Hole in wall.
You didn't say title.
I did.
Did you? Was I just not
did.
listening?
Title.
Stop grinding your chair on my chair. They can hear it. Come on, son.
Title.
Fucking A.
Title. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me.
Alternate title. The Glory Hole.
That's good. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright.
Hell yeah.
It was too deep,
Hell yeah.
stretching forever into nothing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A hole of infinite choices.
Oh, dear God.
I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Deep. Just like her little hole.
So he was staring into someone else's hole?
I'm unclear. Let's see what fucking 150 HQ Edgar has to fucking say about it.
So, what do you think?
Is 150 a high IQ? I don't know what IQ is.
It is now.
I hope it is, because that's the joke. Oh, did you already say that?
So, what do you think?
Thank you. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
If only we could have heard it. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot.
A bit.
A lot.
We read good. Don't get fucking carried away. It was just a bit, not a lot. An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know the meaning of the word. He really doesn't.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I love you. Goodbye. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you get...
Oh, you're going. It's great.
No.
That's the end.
No,
Thank you.
don't.
Goodbye.
I will never,
Next time an okie
ever,
dokie artichoke
ever be that guy
lemon chokey
who's
club.
like, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell. So I hate it. If
No,
they,
but
if they
it's
want
funny.
to do it, they'll just do it.
But it's funny when you have her say it.
It's it was pretty fun.
That's why I liked it. I didn't
All
say
right,
you should
cool.
do it.
I just
Jeez.
wanted to get that out. It's so fucking tacky.
No, so don't subscribe to his channel. Instead, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't exist yet
Yeah,
because
you
my
don't have a
stuff
channel.
will be, well, me.
You can't
so.
plug your nothing.
I can plug my nothing if I want.
Fucking.
You can't tell me what I can and can't do in my dog suit.
I have a limerick for you. There once was a genie with a 10-foot weenie. He showed it to the girl next door. She thought it was a snake, so she hit it with a rake. And now it's only 5'4". That fucking do anything for you?
Hey, you memorized it. I'm proud of you. Of course it's about
I have another one. Me Chinese. Me play joke. Me go pee-pee in your Coke. Your fucking face. These are like things I heard in like fucking elementary school.
I gave you a 52-line poem, and this is what I get.
Hey, you should be glad you got that.